I love preservation conferences, and I love that ACE does these because we get to honor coasters that for some of us got us into the hobby in the first place.
Well, I love my region and I love everybody in the region. And of course, I love our park. So I was so excited when I heard that Preservation Con was coming to Southern California. So happy that ACE was willing to highlight these gems that we have right here in our own backyard.
Welcome everybody to our backstage tour of Twisted and Goliath.
We were able to walk behind Twisted Colossus and see the original Colossus track that's underneath the lift hill. And that's really cool how they just preserved that and how it's still there, and it shows like how the ride's changed over the years.
Got to go inside both coasters. Amazing views inside the incredible helix of Goliath. Top notch.
That was my first behind the scenes tour. It was a lot of fun.
Do you want to show people your tattoo?
Oh yeah, I got that sea tattoo.
And you got it before you even went on the coaster, right?
Yes, only because I've been waiting so long to get on it.
Having a great time. Preservation Con, seeing everyone, getting new credits, seeing old friends, making new ones.
It was really cool getting to ride Revolution with my fellow ACE members and, riding a piece of history. Literally, it's a piece of history that Six Flags preserved and modernized in 2016. It's still smooth, rides like the day it opened. The loop is probably still one of the most forceful loops in the country, honestly.
Six Flags did an amazing job of keeping those coasters going next to being one of the Aero's final roller coasters. They still have kept it up and kept this sort of that excitement that you get on a ride, that super different type of experience. I'm excited that they kept that going. So as a token of our appreciation, we're presenting you with this picture of X2. So thank you, Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Thank you guys very much.
1, 2, 3.
The weekend was Twisted Colossus.
I'm going to agree with Twisted Colossus, and actually getting the racing to work to have the, top and bottom coasters multiple times.
Ride-ups were awesome.
Ride-ups were awesome. They were hustling.
When you see people above you with their hands coming down on you, it's a lot of fun.
Twisted Colossus and Full Throttle, like my twin sister. Twisted Colossus is like really crazy, and Full Throttle is just cool with the last pump and the launches.
ACE does this not just for helping preserve coasters, but also educate the public about American history, basically Americana and great artwork.
I wanted to kind of get the California vibes, the pastel colors, the beachy vibes, but also take the best coaster from each park. And of course, Giant Dipper is the one here. X2 is my personal favorite at Magic Mountain. I know there's a lot of great coasters there. And then Emperor is just a dive coaster. It's not a design style that I typically do. And so it was a lot of fun experimenting with it and getting it just the way I wanted it.
Celebrating the Preservation Conference at SeaWorld San Diego this year was so much fun, especially because they're in the middle of an update of their very first big attraction, Journey to Atlantis. I think it's so wonderful when parks take the time and put in the investment to prolong the life of their big attractions. Generations keep coming back to the park and thrilling them, and it's just wonderful to see.
Women love coasters!
This is your 11th preservation conference?
Yes, I rode Emperor, which was my 1,150th roller coaster credit, and I loved Emperor.
During ERT last night on Electric Eagle, they let me stay on. I rode it 10 consecutive times.
Wow, that must be a record.
It's been such a great weekend at Preservation Con. special evening here at Belmont Park, celebrating their 100 years. 100 years of this marvelous coaster, which is running great. They're doing great work upkeeping it. It's beautifully painted.
Like being a native San Diegan, I guess, it was kind of cool to see like behind the scenes of one of the first wooden coasters I ever rode. It was kind of a piece of my history and childhood.
So 1925 wheel, everything's the original except the belt and the motor. The belt we probably replaced every 5 years.
Sandblasting and UT, powder coated.
Also, the first time we're honoring them with a 100-year centennial plaque from ACE. It's a real special occasion being here at the 2025 Preservation Conference.
Welcome to the first Centennial Award to be presented by American Coaster Enthusiasts.
So for the Centennial Award, you know, there's not a lot of 100-year-old coasters out there, and I've ridden a handful of them. And so, you know, when you look at what a 100-year-old coaster looks like, a lot of times there's those retro vibes. And so I wanted a plaque that would be kind of timeless, but also a little bit retro. That was really the inspiration for the design. I kind of used some old-timey fonts, but then some more modern shapes mixed throughout it. Hopefully it's a timeless design that will stand the test of time.
The top highlight for Preservation Conference was being at Belmont Park and hearing straight from Tim Cole about all of the preservation that the Save the Coaster Committee did. I really had no idea about the extent that he was involved and the amount of people that actually worked to save the coaster, the Giant Dipper. And it's amazing that we were able to celebrate its 100th anniversary with the people who helped save it.
So I'm looking forward to reading his book as well to get even more detail about how, you know, ACE was involved in helping preserve a historic coaster that just turned 100 years old. So that was pretty cool.
I was reading about the Save the Coaster efforts 45 years ago as a kid, and then made my first visit here 30 years ago. And so it's great to always come back and ride a classic wooden coaster.
Yeah, so Preservation Con was a lot of fun this year.
My preservation conference has been great.
Now that's preservation, baby.